Well, hello everyone. I'm right here to talk about some stuff, and this is a little bit of a practice for something that I do plan in the future that I'm going to tell you guys later. So, anyway, so what's the purpose of this video? Well, a couple of things. The first thing, and most important, is that it's me showing you the process that I go through whenever I make a drawing, so you guys can obviously see it, but mostly if you guys can, maybe you can actually help me improve this, because I do plan to make commissions fairly soon, and obviously having the possibility of making more drawings in less time will help a lot, because that obviously mean being able to take more commissions. So yeah, if you actually have some tips or something that can help me, obviously mostly tips, I will greatly appreciate it, and you obviously can put it in the comments if you guys want and can, obviously. So with that out of the way, the other thing that I want to talk about that practice that I did say at the start is that I plan to make more of these Speedpaint commentaries. So, like, for example, this is basically more of a concept that I'm showing right now, because I do plan to make a lot of changes and add some things later on in future videos. Or for example, this one render that you guys are seeing is just one. So obviously I do plan to make more motion to make it more dynamic and feel better. But anyway, apart from something that I actually did post on my Twitter some time ago. The idea is not discarded in the slightest. I just that I want to take this with a little bit of calm, so that's why, for example, I do plan to make it like add some elements little by little, kind of like little, I guess you can say it, updates, quote unquote. So yeah, add the content little by little, and then eventually I do get to the full idea that I actually planned to make with these actual videos. So yeah, if you guys want to have an idea and actually want to know more about the process of it, you can go to my Twitter if you guys want to have a little insight and be updated of what I'm doing, right? what I'm doing. I must admit, I'm not that quote unquote active. Like, I'm not someone who posts every day, but I do post like a couple of times a week, so that's why you guys can kind of expect that. Like, for example, post one day, wait like a couple of days, and then post something else. So yeah, keep that in mind. I kind of slow with those things. Part of it is because I just straight up forget. But anyway, and another thing to clarify about this is that I haven't exactly decided of what to talk about. Like, for example, in some cases it's going to be talking about like this, some topics of the future plans, yada yada. But obviously think I'm going to lean more towards speaking of the drawing itself or something behind it, basically. And with that out of the way, I can finally start talking about the drawing itself that you guys have been seeing this entire time while I was talking. So, as you guys obviously noticed, especially at the start of the video, I basically wanted to make a high angle composition, because I do want to make more drawings like this, not specifically high angle, but basically with interesting compositions, interesting to watch, to obviously have more options when doing commissions, I guess. I'm not sure if I actually made it right, but for me I think it looks good enough for this attempt. But I don't know, you guys can obviously tell me if what you guys think of this drawing in the comments. God damn, that was some thunder. Anyway, anyway, Yeah, I didn't expect that. Anyway, one final thing. You guys have probably noticed it, either by thumbnail, by Twitter, or something like that. The drawing itself, the final product, doesn't match with the final of the video, and that is mostly because I actually didn't record the final process of my drawing that I do on Photoshop. Usually in Photoshop I do the final touches for my drawings, either be with the lighting adjustment or color adjustment, stuff like that. So yeah, but the reason why I actually didn't record it is because my PC is not that good in the sliders. Using Photoshop already for some reason takes enough for my PC. I actually have to close everything else and just have Photoshop there. If not, it struggles a little bit. And obviously trying to record it, because I did try, basically explodes my PC. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot record that final part of the process. But anyway, you guys can kind of see how it goes a lot of the way. Like I said, Photoshop is mostly some lighting and color adjustment, so you guys can have a little bit of an idea. But if you guys want to actually see it, maybe in the future when I actually be able to get a better PC, I can be able to record the full process from both print to side to Photoshop. Or who knows, maybe even start using a entirely new program. But anyway, I do say quite a lot. I guess you guys I have already noticed this is not that much of a script. I do have writing here, some notes, but that's kind of it, notes of what to talk about, but I'm not following that much of an actual script. I'm just speaking naturally of some things while reading a little bit of what I have to be talking about, but not necessarily word for word. So I guess that's another thing that you guys can kind of look out for in the future. Just me basically talking normally, and I'm not that used to using scripts that well, like, you know, word for word. I'm more of taking notes of, hey, speak about this now, or something like that. So anyway, yeah, I do say that quite a lot. Anyways, that goes again. And finally, that's better. With this, I can actually and finally say, thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys next time. So you guys can look out more for this. But yeah, bye everyone, and see you next time.